Hi, I'm Larry Magid, CEO of ConnectSafely, and I want to talk to you about cybersecurity issues that can affect people of any age, including, of course, adults, teens, and even children. One is identity theft. So you really don't want anyone to impersonate you. They might do that, for example, online in a social media situation where they claim to be you and then they go out and cyberbully people. It's actually not hard to steal somebody's name, for example. Just create a new account with their name and go grab a picture. So be on the lookout for that. And if you see it, make sure that you contact the service right away to let them know that somebody's impersonated you. And speaking of identity theft, when it comes to financial crimes, children and teens are often victims because younger people don't have credit in their name, which means they don't have any late payments so that they can get really good credit ratings. So people want social security numbers and other ID information that allows them to impersonate young people so they can go out and get credit and take advantage of that clean rating. So be very careful about your social security number. Don't give it to anyone. Don't post it online. Don't even post it if it's asked for unless you're absolutely sure it's legitimate. And there are very rare situations like applying for a bank account when they legitimately need it. But in the vast majority of cases, you don't want to give it out. And also be aware of information like your date of birth or your home address or even your school. I'm not saying you should never share your birth date, but your full date of birth could be used along with other information to steal your identity. Another big issue is phishing. When someone sends you an email purporting to be from, let's say, a bank or your school or somewhere else, and they ask for information, they ask you to log in to a website that they give you with your credentials, it could be to steal your credentials. So make absolutely sure that it really is the legitimate site. Look at the URL. Make sure it's the URL, the web address of the actual institution. Better yet, log on directly to that website without even clicking to type in your information if you have any reason to believe it's legitimate. Another issue, of course, is passwords. That's probably the biggest issue that you need to consider. Your passwords should be long and they should be unique. I like to think of a phrase and use the first letter of each word in that phrase and a number or two and a symbol and make some uppercase. And I like to make it long, sometimes 12, 16, even 20 characters. And of course, biometrics, the use of fingerprints or facial recognition can also be very helpful in conjunction with a strong password, as can be password managers and two-factor authentication, where you get a text message verifying that it really is you before somebody can sign in from a new device or browser. These are all things that can protect you. I can't guarantee with absolute certainty that you won't be a victim, but if you follow this and other good advice, you're probably going to be okay.